What's going on there, everybody? And we are going to be checking out the story mode for Elena. The patch is going on right now. Everything is still locked down to the online versions of the game. So we just went over the patch notes in the last video, and now we're going to be checking out Elena's story mode. So let's see what we have here. And here we go. Very nice. All right. So the first character we want to see is Akuma. Okay, so before we get started with everything here, just a quick review of Elena herself. Elena came into Street Fighter III New Generation in 1997. She was also in Street Fighter Cross Tekken and in Street Fighter IV. She is a Kenyan tribal princess. She loves nature, capoeira, acrobatics, and she's dance. And she also has a very strong mid-range game. In Second Impact, she wore a Japanese school uniform. And Third Strike, her outfit was a white sleeveless shirt with red pants. She is a cheerful, smart young lady. She was created by Akuma after the Japanese idol who was a pop singer and actress Yuki Uchida. She's friends with Makoto Ryu, Ibuki Hugo, Sakura DJ, and Akuma. Her dad, who is the Kenyan chief, is also a doctor, and he would travel the world, and Elena and her brother would go on his travels with him. In the Street Fighter VI franchise, her rival is Lily, and she can still sense and feel out evil, which would be Bison. For the Season 2 characters, it was Bison, Terry, Mai, and Elena, and Bison meaning that he was for, torture and death, and Elena for goodness and healing. Are polar opposites, right? So she has very strong combos, target combos, a variety of special moves, long range, great corner carry, and offensive and defensive options. She has a very, very good Oki, but she has to spend her resources to access some of it. She has access to her scratch reel, uppercut, rhino horn, chicken wing, mallet smash, which is like Terry's crack shoot, a spinning scythe, which is a mid, and Link's tail options where she can go under projectiles or combo into it and have high and low options for that. So we are going to get into this story mode and see what we have. Oh, that's right. I don't have this on water. She moves pretty quick. I didn't think she was gonna move this fast. Her back stuff. Oh. Whoop. Do it. Spiritual refresh. Okay, I feel like fighting allows me to learn something very valuable. Very nice.
That was incredible.
You're very peculiar, young woman.
So the interesting thing is there are butterflies. There's a lot of emphasis in butterflies. And Street Fighter 6, Akuma's background has butterflies in it. At first I thought they were butterflies, then I thought they were bats. No, they're butterflies. There's butterflies around Elena, there's butterflies around Mai. And a lot of it can represent transition, you know, from, you know, the larvae to a, you know, an egg to a larvae to, you know, the butterfly itself with wings. They can represent, you know, good things, but they can also represent death, which is very interesting too. But very neat, you know, very neat in general.
Peculiar. You're one to talk. Everyone talks about how terrifying you are. But you were nice enough to fight with me.
I simply answer the call of those willing to wager their life in battle. Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh? I wasn't looking to fight to the death. We're friends, aren't we?
That's an interesting picture, because the butterfly is on Akuma.
The way you fight emanates the very force of life. It stands in opposition to the intent to take a life, and yet, wielded without resolution, they both lead to the same end.
They're the same, you say?
That's a nice picture.
Taking a life and giving life? Fighting and living? I can feel you're trying to teach me a very important lesson. But what? Okay, I'm going to figure this out. This calls for a journey. Perhaps meeting more people is just what I need to make sense of this.
All right. Hey there. What's up? What's up?
Time for us to dance.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Woo! Whoa, that's supposed to be an uppercut.
Ah, thanks. Nice fight.
Two. Fight.
Whoop, got me. Let's start up a...
Elena, win!
Rice rhythm. Oh, you gotta beat up the truck.
Make it a scrap meet. Fight!
Oh, man. Yes, yeah, I entered in. Yeah.
USA.
I know, that was crazy, right?
Time for us to dance. You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight!
Yeah, so with perfect parry, if it's a low, you have to hit the parry button and down back, and if it's a mid or an overhead, you have to hit parry button and back. Yeah. Wow! Her first uppercut there, I missed. And then I traded on it, and then I did it again. She still got the juggle. That's interesting. I still got it. That's crazy. Slow range. Her throw range seems a little close. It's interesting. Very good.
Japan.
All right, Ryu.
Hello. I've come here to learn from you. About giving life and taking it. As well as what it means to live and to fight. I want to know what that means to us.
Oh, those girls in the background.
And I'm sure you know the answer, Ryu. Every fighter who I have met has said the same thing. On their search for answers, all of their paths led to you.
People love to tell tall tales. I am merely another who is also seeking answers. That being said, if you are looking for answers, then I will gladly share mine with you.
All right.
Time for us to dance.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight!
I'm not very good with words.
Then let us exchange thoughts in battle.
Not good enough.
Oh, that was a lot.
Round 2. Fight.
Trying to make it him if he can do a... Trying to do Link stuff. That's nice. Trying to do that Link's tail underneath the projectiles. He isn't doing too many of them. Why can't I ready up? It's a select button.
Now it's time to pick up the pace.
Mm.
Time for us to dance.
This will be round 1. Fight.
Then let us sing songs in battle.
That's new! When you get the win, the trees let all the blossoms down. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Boom. Very nice. Very good.
That Elena. Just when I found out she had come back to Japan after so long,
It sounds like Mai.
she gets into a fight with someone who looks straight out of an action movie.
No, maybe not. I don't know who these two girls are on the side there. That's interesting.
Are you okay?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? I learned something very important, Naomi.
Narumi.
Hey, Ryu.
Huh, she's got a little bruise right there.
Taking life and giving it. How they're the same, but different. I think I understand it a little bit better now. And it's thanks to fighting you.
Ryu doesn't say too much.
Perhaps this is how you and Akuma are.
Me and Akuma.
Yep.
Aw. That's interesting that they still made them show a little bit of, you know, a little bit of damage there. That's something.
You're totally different from each other, but I can feel that somewhere deep inside, you two are the same. That's why I hope that one of these days you'll settle your differences and be friends.
Friends?
I think Akuma's really Ryu's father, and there's a story where there is a like a spirit god, and he had one parent that was a human. I think it goes. He had a parent that was human, but the other parent was a god, and basically when he was born was set on his own, right? So for Goken to find Ryu, really, I think is based on that storyline.
Of course. I mean, both of you are my friends, so I'd love for you two to be buddies.
You want us to be what? You are one peculiar young woman.
Funny you should say that. Akuma said the same thing to me too. See? You two are one and the same.
Whoever did the art for this did a really good job. This is really nice. Very nice. Very good. Very good. I liked it. I thought it was a really cute story. It was really well done. The art was beautiful. It was cute. You know, really, really good. Really good there. Hey, what's going on? Well, I hope you guys liked the story mode here for Elena. She is downloadable for the end of the Season 2 DLC for Street Fighter 6, along with Dictator and Bison, Terry and Mai, the crossover from Fatal Fury franchise, and then of course we have Elena here. She's coming through with a very large patch. So what we're going to do is save the video and everything, and then we are going to go into her moveset and some combos and everything and see how she does. The patch, they're going to say, is going to take roughly 7 hours because it's a big one. They're trying to alleviate multiple patches throughout the year, and they're doing big patches every once in a while. So this is the big patch, and of course also the Switch 2 is coming out for Nintendo, which is going to have a Season 1 and Season 2 DLC pack that's going to have all the DLC outfits on it, all of the DLC, the 8 DLC characters, and then in addition to the regular Street Fighter game. And we happen to be getting the patch over here offline a little bit early, but remember, we can't access the online options just yet. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time with the story, and I will see you guys all soon.